Hey everybody, so look on the screen at this lady named Aaliyah. Not everybody is fit to be a mother. I believe she's 27 years old. And this video, there's no excuse. But this is one of the reasons I say for women, in this day and age, you can sign up for the baby mama program if you want, even if you're married. Just having kids real early. Do you really know what you want? Sometimes you don't even know you. And then, already into motherhood and figure out it's really challenging. And maybe that wasn't the best idea for you, but you're already there now. And then things happen. Now, this here I think is just demonic. I think this woman, my opinion, the anger is out of control. And I think she doesn't even want that baby. I don't think she loves the child. I think she wants a fresh start without her man and without her baby. Why is she on the screen?
When Devin went outside, he took his 16-month-old
So they were having
and get into an argument in their house. And Devin goes outside, allegedly to calm down. But while he's in the process of calming down, he throws a cinder block onto her vehicle. Well, that makes her mad. Did I mention to you that when Devin went outside, he took his 16-month-old son? Well, actually, their 16-month-old son outside. Well, when the cinder block went onto the car, it made Aaliyah even madder. So she got into the car, and she lunged forward in the car like she was going to run over him. Now, he's holding the 16-month-old baby. Well, she said that I guess he didn't get out of the way, so she lunged again and ran over Devin and her 16-month-old baby.
And the baby's in the hospital. It's caught on camera. Looks like a neighbor's camera across the street caught it. It is caught on camera. It's in the daytime. That vehicle drove right into the path of her boyfriend holding her child. I guess she was gonna pull a 2-for-1, get rid of them both with one hit. You're that angry. You are that angry. He throws a cinder block at the vehicle. Two adults cannot control their anger. Two adults that don't belong together. Two adults that clearly should not have had a child together, and the child is the victim. It made me wonder when he said her boyfriend Devin threw the cinder block on the vehicle. She was probably more angry, more caring about the vehicle than maybe her car. Than her child. Probably more concerned about the car than her child. So it's already heated. He steps out, and then what does she do? Clearly, and there's no mistake because the vehicle, as you can see, it goes forward, then it turns into the direction of where the man is standing or walking, while holding their child. What kind of injuries will the child sustain? And then to think, whatever injuries the child may sustain, well, how did that happen to you, honey? Mama, can you imagine? As Tupac said, we're going to have a race of babies that hate the ladies. And in this day and time, I'm telling you, people are really freaking out. I was telling a friend of mine, people are going through so much. And sometimes when people can hold it together, they do that. But it can get to a point where, guess what? They become unhinged and can hold it together. And that's when you want to watch out. Cuckoo clock, crazy clock comes out. What argument could get you that angry you want to run over the person? But he's holding your baby. You would think, even if she was thinking that, I'm going to do this, you would think the fact that he's holding their baby, you would think the fact, even if she was thinking about running over that man or she was that angry, but the fact that he was holding their child, that might pump the brakes. That's my baby. That tells me this mother doesn't have a love for the child. Nah. And ain't no way in hell. I don't want to hear she was just upset for her to do that. The fact that he was holding a child, that would more likely be the trump card. Like, hey, she's not going to do this because I'm holding a baby. Just like we say the same thing about men, the same thing is applicable to women. Just because she carries a baby doesn't mean she's going to be mother of the year or a good mother. Doesn't mean she deserves to be a mother. Doesn't mean that she loves her baby. Sometimes it's just a chick that met a man, got to drinking and got lit. She got pregnant and that's about it. Sometimes that's what it is. For her, and this is in the daytime, to see her boyfriend holding that child and still run over him, what does that tell you? It tells me she doesn't care. That baby could have broken bones. Wow, crazy. And as times get harder, people see, sometimes I think people, they can function when they're at their comfort level. And I'm not saying that you have to have a lot when you can do things like you have your job, you have your place to live, you have income coming in, so you can afford the daily necessities of life. And then sometimes when that gets challenged, people are already kind of unhinged. But see, that's stability right there. That's why I say I think we are living in a civilized silent purge. Between now and the end of this year, I think it's going to get hot. People losing it. Sometimes they can kind of abate that anger to say, hey, I don't want to do this right here. But when you get to the point where some people may feel they have nothing to lose and the angry bird comes out, that's when you may, in my opinion, and it's not justifiable, see things like this. So mad, so angry. Everything's gone wrong anyway. And it can be a person just a loose cannon. People reveal how they are. People reveal who they are. You would think the fact that he's holding a baby that she wouldn't do it, but she did. All caught on camera. There's no accident. You can clearly see the man walking, see her car go straight, then turn. It looks like he and the baby go down. Child doesn't have a chance. And heaven forbid, there's just no way. This woman needs to be locked up for a long time. This child, it needs to be taken with someone else. I just hope it doesn't have any broken bones, things like that. And then to think, as time progresses, I'm hoping that that the child survives and that there isn't a long-term injury. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? A long-term injury. I'm hoping not, because then the child will go older, and eventually, wait, how this happened, and the story will get out. And to realize that your own mother ran you over as your father was holding you. At 16 months old, she was that angry. This to me is just, this is the unforgivable. This child should never be in her custody. I will not trust this child around her at all. I'm hoping that this right here at least deserves a good, uh, I would say attempted murder. So she deserves probably a good 20, 30 years. And 20, I think, is being lenient. She, in my opinion, should be facing attempted murder charges for each person. Devin, the boyfriend, and the child. He threw a cinder block at the vehicle. That was stupid. This couple, uh, it's too much dysfunction. And dysfunction seems to be the norm. But you're getting physical, yeah, that's going to a whole nother level. Let me know what you all think. while the boyfriend is holding, and then to take the child and then just up and go. She, in my opinion, could care less. What kind of mother does that? Dustinas are just like their counterpart, their men. Dustinas being drama. I hate they seem to be the ones mainly having a lot of having children. They can bring heartache, a hospital bill, injury, and trauma. The financial implications. There are too many Dustinas in the nation. I wish the baby well. I hope the child can find a loving home. Because I can tell you one thing, a mother's love would never do this to her child. This child, no child is safe around this woman based on this story. Anyway, thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share them out.